Plaintiff James Getz met the defendant over 20 years ago when she dated his friend, and they reconnected a couple years ago. James insists he loaned the defendant money on several occasions and she promised to repay him, but he's suing because she has failed to do so. Defendant Heather Warren insists she never borrowed any money from James, and he's making this entire lawsuit up because he's obsessed with her. Heather's countersuing for defamation of character and emotional distress.
Start with you.
I've known Heather for approximately 25 years. Consider her a good friend. She used to live with a friend of mine, and that's how I met her. The last couple of years...
She looks very young. So how old was she when you stole her from your friend?
She was pretty hot, isn't she?
I'm not asking about her being hot. I said young. She looks young. So 25 years ago, she must have been very young, and you took her from your friend 25 years ago. So I'm subject to think you took a baby.
So now you're wanting to put me on the spot to say how old she is.
Go ahead.
She was of age. How's that?
All right, good enough. Tell me about how you came to date her when she was living with your friend.
I never dated her when she was my friend.
Defendant Heather Warren is accused of failing to repay several loans to the plaintiff. But Heather insists she never borrowed money from the plaintiff, and he's only suing because he's obsessed with her.
All right, let me hear her side.
Like he said, I had known him 20-some years ago through an ex of mine. Ran into each other a couple years ago again after a long time. These accusations of me owing him money are completely false.
All right, let me hear those accusations. Tell me what money you're suing her about.
I've loaned her money off and on for the last 2 years.
Okay.
And
Never gave me a dime, Jim.
come on, Heather, keep it real.
I am.
Tell me about the times, the amounts, and what was the discussion?
There's been several different times, and the last time was $200. It was like 2 weeks before Christmas.
Okay. I have to go with specifics, not just I've done it several times. So we have $200 you say you loaned her 2 weeks before Christmas of
Let me
year?
rephrase that then. The last 200 made it a total of 600.
I understand.
That's how I got to 600.
I understand. So we'll go back to the 400. But right now, I'll consider the 200 you're referring to. Christmas of what year?
12.
All right. Now let's go backwards to get the other 400. You have to be specific. You can't say, oh, I loaned her $10 for cigarettes back in the 90s. You got me? You got to be specific.
It was always $100 to $200 each time.
All right,
and
not being specific with regard to the dates and the amounts. Ma'am, so far he says that you owe him from December of 2012 $200. Now, if you want to also admit or discuss $400 that he says he loaned you and he's not sure when.
Right. There has never been any money loaned, borrowed, given at all from Jim Getz to me. This is all an obsession he has with me is what I believe it's all based on because no money was ever given to me.
Don't flatter yourself.
I felt sorry for him at Christmas time and did invite him over for Christmas dinner that Amy and I were cooking at my house on Christmas Day. Said he had no family, nowhere to go. I invited him over. Even gave him one of my son's presents.
Oh, he ate $200 worth. So that's what you confused. Go ahead.
It was a big ham. It was a big ham. Even gave him one of my son's presents because we were opening a couple gifts at the time. And
money was never mentioned in terms of giving you money or you borrowing money?
No.
Never a discussion?
Nope.
Oh, my God.
Until when?
Until I got served with court papers.
He had never said anything to you?
Nope.
Never called and say, hey, where's my money?
Oh, he calls and texts me all the time,
about
constantly.
his money, about money?
No.
Yes. I told her I was going to come to her job and embarrass her if she didn't call me back.
All right, so you told her you were going to come to her job and get arrested.
No, not get arrested.
That's exactly what you were going to do.
No.
You come in this woman's job, sir, you were going to get arrested if she called the police.
I said if she didn't call me back.
Yeah, I know, sir. You can't go to a person's job. Do you have any evidence? You have something there you want to show me.
This pertains to her suit.
Okay, so you have no evidence?
Not that she owed me. She told me she would pay me back when she got her income tax back. Oh, you're famous. Oh, I know you love hearing that one. So do I. But
And you
come to find
believed it?
out from her witness, she owed $750, but she didn't get no income
Her witness
tax back.
that's here today?
Yes.
Would you like to speak, ma'am?
I don't know what he's even talking about.
Okay, she
I
said
have
she
no
doesn't know
clue.
what you're talking
Heather
about.
does not. I was there at Christmas.
Yeah, stand up.
I'm Amy.
What's
I
your
was
name?
there,
I'm
Amy
sorry.
Page.
All right.
I was there at Christmas when he did come over. There was no exchange of money. There was nothing like that. And I believe that he wanted to date Heather. He did text her nonstop. There's texts that she has I've read because I was there, Jim. You know you text her nonstop when she is at
Talk
work.
to me.
Is that when she was mad at
She
you?
worked
Morning, noon, and
that's
night.
beside the point. That has nothing to do
Okay.
with me and her arguing. This is not what we're
Ma'am,
here
you
on.
do
Don't
have
even
text
bring
from
that
him?
up.
So,
Yes.
All right,
she
that's
does
enough.
have evidence showing where he texts her nonstop.
Okay.
She works 50 hours a week. The man would harass her while she was at work over money that did not happen, did not exchange.
Okay.
She felt sorry for him to come over and eat dinner with us. That was it.
See, why didn't you say
Give
all
him
this?
even-
She's
give him a
good.
pair of
Okay, that's
socks. I
enough, though.
know.
You're good, but that's enough.
Sorry, but that makes me mad. He
All
needs to
right.
just
You're all right.
lying.
You've done a good job. You're a great witness. Now give it a break. Ma'am, you do have text because you indicated that
They
she
are
has text.
just constant texts. Why
Do
won't you
any of
answer
them refer
me?
to money?
Nope.
Sir, did you text her about money at all?
Yes, I did.
And you don't have them, but she has several. She says she's
Well,
going to
that's
show
just-
me.
She's got a read out there, but that's not a
No.
text
We're
from
talking
her
about
phone.
text, sir. She has several texts.
He was wanting me to
And
come
you
over.
do not ask for any money out of, let me count the text, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 texts. And over the course of a month, you never mention money,
I mentioned it numerous times.
but not on the 15 texts over the course of a month.
How can that be a text? A text would be on her phone.
No, you can have them printed out, sir.
Could I see it?
Yes, you may see it. All I see on there is you asking for something, to be honest. And I'm not talking about money.
Defendant Heather Warren is accused of failing to repay several loans to the plaintiff. But Heather insists she never borrowed money from the plaintiff, and he's only suing because he's obsessed with her.
What's your defamation claim? Your counterclaim for defamation, how does he owe you and emotional distress?
This has been going on since October or something of last year that he's
Harassing you,
harassed me.
threatening to come
He's
to your
making me look
job.
like a bad person, to other friends. I heard about all this case before it even happened. So he was talking about it to people, saying I owed him money. I'm not that type of person. I've worked my entire life.
Heather, I
Took
called
care
you
of
and told
myself
you.
my entire life, me and my son. I've never asked anyone for money. I can't ask my mom for. I don't do that.
Did you ever tell him to stop texting you?
I told him I stopped
But
texting
you don't have
him.
it in the text?
No, I don't.
Do you have any proof that you told him to stop?
Not on those. No.
All right, you would have to show proof because if you have 15 texts from him at one point, if you didn't want him to continue, you would say, would you please stop texting me?
I'm just
but you
not
didn't say that,
like that.
so
I'm
the
just
emotional distress wasn't so severe that it caused you to tell, no, I've gotten enough.
Okay.
So your claim, no, you haven't proven your claim. You have absolutely no evidence out of a month of text. You never asked for your money. Both your claims are dismissed. Have a good day.
Boy, it must be nice to be pretty and a liar, too. All you got to do is smile, be pretty, and lie, and get by.
He has pending court cases that he needed attorney fees
Oh,
for.
give me the file, please. I'll show you some court cases. Gun both of you. And I have a witness. He was right there when Amy came and got the last 200.
You know what's funny? I don't even know who that guy is, and I've never
You
met
are
him in
such
my
a
life.
liar. Shut up. I don't even want to
I've
hear
never
it.
seen
You're
you
the
at
one that
his
has a
house.
criminal
Oh, my
record,
God.
2 pages
You
long.
are a liar.
You're
You
a
just said you
shady
didn't know who he
character.
was. Then you, well, I see you
I've never
before.
seen him at your house, Jim.
Total
I would
liar.
never come.
All
You're
it takes is a
Jim.
lie, smile and lie. Oh, I still love her like a sister, but I never had nothing to do with her because I know what she is.
Did you pay a lot of money for a caterer, your wedding, or any other service and didn't get what you were promised? If so, tell me about it at AskJudgeMathis.com.